Snow had fallen thick through the night, blanketing the hills and lonely valleys in a sea of white. At daybreak, the locals brought grim news: a new wave of wild hogs was moving in, larger in number and meaner than before.
Peaceful way of life.
Cornfields were torn to shreds, livestock pens smashed open in the dead of night. There was no time to waste. The hunting party geared up without hesitation, setting out on an urgent sweep to protect the community. We set out at first light, the sky still draped in a pale gray mist. Each of us carried a lightweight carbine, and our pack of hunting dogs trained all summer for this moved with purpose. The scent of wild hogs lingered fresh in the cold air, their tracks scattered like scars across the snow. It didn't take long. Suddenly, every dog let out a deep, urgent howl. Prey was close.
Check it.
A single gunshot shattered the silence. One of the biggest hogs dropped hard, no more than 20 paces away. The rest scattered fast, bolting toward a steep, rocky slope. We split into two flanks, trailing them step by step. Snow up to our ankles made every move a battle. Too far to close in, we opened fire from nearly 300 meters out. Two more went down in the haze of gun smoke. A few wounded ones managed to limp off, disappearing behind the trees. We followed the smeared trails of blood across the snow, leading us to a shadowy hillside where the woods grew thicker than usual. The tangled mess of hoofprints, the dark stains, and that unmistakable stench told us everything we needed to know. There was a big herd up ahead. No one said a word. We spread out in silence, each man taking cover behind a tree, breath held tight. The moment the first hog stepped out of the brush, a shot rang out, followed by three more in quick succession, each one landing clean. The herd exploded in chaos, scattering in every direction, pure panic driving them through the undergrowth like a busted dam. Before we could even catch our breath, another herd came charging in from the edge of the woods. There was no time to talk, everyone opened fire instinctively. The bullets poured down like a storm of steel, sharp, relentless, and deadly precise. After 10 breathless minutes of chaos, we tightened the noose and brought the hunt to a close, an end none of us had seen coming. A few managed to slip away into the deep woods, but by the time dusk began to settle over the hills, our truck was loaded with the hard-earned spoils of a long day's chase. Back in the village, you could feel the relief in the air, at least for now. The threat of this season had been pushed back. After every hunt, we realize that when danger draws near, it's not just skill or strength that gets us through, but unity, resilience, and a shared sense of responsibility. To protect a peaceful way of life, sometimes it takes an entire group to rise together, even when the challenge feels impossible. If this journey made your heart beat a little faster, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next adventure. Thanks for sticking with us every step of the way. We'll see you on the next hunt, where limits are tested, and nothing is guaranteed.